What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500 if we have time. Specifically in today's video, we do have to go over what we discovered yesterday. Yesterday, we were looking at the continuous correction that you can see here on XRP, which was the continuation of a new falling wedge pattern that pretty much started after after breaking out of the previous falling wedge. We retested moving averages, broke bearish, and have now started to form a new falling wedge pattern. Problem is, we're now currently retesting an extremely vital support level for pretty much most of the cryptocurrencies here that we're going to talk about. If this is broken, guys, it's not going to be looking too good for cryptocurrency as a whole, specifically XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin all together, as if these supports are broken, there's going to be a pretty significant reversal to the downside, and we have to talk about these supports, where they are, what we could expect to see if they are broken, as well as why we drew these and put these here. As you guys know, cryptocurrency as a whole is not a closed system. It's not a pattern that we can just continuously, compare and use. It is an open system, just like anything else, the body or the stock market, and there's constantly things changing in the market that influence our technical indicators and our prices, and we have to slightly tweak these to better, figure out what exactly is going on. As we don't know what's to come, we can try to make it easier to pretty much figure out these new prices here. So that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. As it appears, we may have hit bottom for these cryptocurrencies, not necessarily in regards to swinging back up, but if these are broken, we might see some significant movement. With that being said, guys, I also want to talk about this cool thing that I found. It's called Crypto Trends. It's your #1 crypto weapon. Never miss a moment in the crypto world. You can add it to Chrome, and then it's coming to some of these other platforms here, but Chrome is the one that I use, and I'm sure most people use it too. But what's cool is it gives you hundreds of sources, CoinDesk, CoinMarket, basically all of them put all together in one search engine, and basically shows you all these different articles as well as YouTube videos and basically what's trending in cryptocurrency, which is awesome, and I really like this. So it is really cool. It is added right to your desktop, or right to your Chrome browser, which is really awesome. So I'm going to talk more about this later on in today's video, so definitely stay tuned. But with that being said, guys, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So first and foremost, looking at the current coin market cap here, top 10 cryptocurrencies, market is currently broken the $2 trillion mark, down about 0.6%, nothing crazy. Obviously, we're still in a falling wedge pattern. Most of these cryptocurrencies are consolidating today, but I've seen some pretty terrible bloodshed in the past week, down 15, 10, 20%, so on and so forth. I'm sure there's even ones that are worse than that. No, 25% seems to be the max in regards to reversal, but there are some coins up now, which is interesting. Chainlink is up 30%, Harmony is up 30%, Internet Computers up 27%. A lot of these cryptos are starting to reverse back out of that, but the main ones that we look at specifically aren't doing so well. So I do want to talk about what exactly we've discovered and how we can go around finding a bottom, or when our next maybe buying opportunity is, so on and so forth. So if we're looking at XRP specifically here, originally we were looking at a weekly, you can see here, a weekly Elliott wave formation in a symmetrical triangle. And as great as this is, I did have to tweak the charts. I'm not saying this doesn't exist, and that's what you guys have to understand. This is, I'm a strong believer that there is a symmetrical triangle forming on XRP. We had to tweak the chart slightly. Originally, we had moved this bottom support, we had it up like this, which was still okay, as we were using the supports. We were using the actual candle closing and not actually the wick. But after further analysis and moving to the daily charts, we were actually able to see now, look at this. You can see we actually retested bottom support, the green band on the moving average, and we're currently retesting that right now. So I've left it alone like this, and I do believe this is it, and it's here to stay. I don't think there's going to be much more manipulation of our bottom support levels here. And then jumping to the daily, you can see why this works, and that's really what I want to show you guys. Looking at the daily here, You can see how we do have support retests with daily candles, not daily wicks. And you can see here back at point A, this is once again a retest at the actual daily candle, not at a wick. And this continues on to today, where we actually are seeing prices retest support here, forming daily candles, not wicks again. And you can see how we are withstanding above that. Unfortunately, if we break through this, which you can see on the weekly, means that we are going to be breaking through our green band on our weekly moving average here, which would immediately be a signal for correction, and that can very well happen because we are trading at 43 on the RSI for XRP. Now, that's not a bad thing that we're trading at 40. That gives us plenty of overhead to actually see a price run to the upside here, which is obviously what we're all expecting and hoping for and anticipating, but we have to just prepare ourselves in case we decide to dip bearish. What is actually holding us up right now? Well, there are some supports here. You can see in the past we did have previous support levels that were acting as either supports or resistances. This is the price floor, price ceiling resistance level here, and you can see how we are kind of intertwined with this right now and currently retesting it. After tweaking the charts, I did move our B down to C, saying this was the bottom retest, and we are still looking for a point D movement here. We did have to slightly tweak these charts here, but I do believe strongly that we will be seeing prices recover and swing up to point D if we hang out above these support levels. So originally what we had actually done was buy in on the falling wedge pattern. Once we saw the price broken, we actually bought into XRP on Bityard here, which does actually offer XRP, which is awesome here. And what we ended up doing was putting in a buy position right here. Once we saw the falling wedge break, we put in a market order with a 10x leverage, and we put in the amount that we wanted a margin trade, whatever that came out to. 1,000 would be at 10x here. There we go. We put in 1,000, we click buy long, and we pretty much leveraged this all the way up to target, which was at the 99-day moving average, which on XRP was its moving averages right here. Once we hit that, we pretty much took our profits. What we really did was move our stop losses up, which you could do on Bityard by actually the position will open on a live position here, and then you can actually tweak the operation by creating a stop loss just in case we fall to the downside here. And that's what we did. So guys, definitely make sure to have Bityard in your toolbox by, clicking the link down in the description below, signing up for Bityard. It's completely free. And the cool thing is they're actually doing a promo for this month where if you click mystery box right here, once you sign up, you can actually earn free cryptocurrency. So get this ready, as it is one of the few exchanges that actually still offers XRP for leverage trading. So definitely make sure to have this in your toolbox. And then they also have other cryptocurrencies too, which we'll talk about here on the channel. So it's nice to just have Bityard at your leisure and be familiar with the website when we do decide to invest into it here. Now, moving forward back to XRP here, you can see where this is a critical level. Not only have we pretty much discovered, yeah, this is probably the lowest point XRP is going to go to without seeing us mega dump to the downside here. We have major wicks now, 1, 2, 3 days of confirmation where prices have swung us back up above here. We're also forming another downtrend here. You can see the previous one broke us bullish, and then now we're forming a second one on a downtrend here. If we break through this downtrend resistance here, we will see a swing back to the upside. We're getting very close to oversold 2, which is another indication of prices swinging back to the upside here. I do have a video that I'm going to be putting out very soon. I have to edit it, but it's in regards to how the Federal Reserve, when they change interest rates and they change the amount of bonds that they plan on buying, how it will affect cryptocurrency indirectly. And I think it's a strong video. And because we have price hikes, hawkish price hikes set up in the new year for this year, it may influence the markets to see more detrimental corrections to the downside, but we'll wait for that time to come, and I'll have the video basically explaining that in the next few days back up on YouTube here. So this is the pretty much a critical zone. The thing is, we did take profits off of this big run to the upside here, so we've been pretty much waiting for a new time to buy in, especially since we got liquidated, thinking that this was the top here since we were intertwined with this previous support. So we are just waiting now patiently for another opportunity to buy in, and I think it has everything to do with this. So really what I'm waiting for on the daily for XRP to buy in, which I know is what everybody else is waiting for, is let's see how we play out here. If we see, and I'm a strong believer in this, XRP close us below this on support, and you can see we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 days now of sideways consolidation retesting this. If we close below this, and we close at I'd say closer to 70 cents. We close at 70 cents is a good chance we're going to see a pretty substantial dump. Anywhere between 70 and 63 cents, it's going to be a pretty substantial dump. But if we close us above here and close maybe at 78 cents outside the downtrend here, this lower high, which you can clearly see is a falling wedge. I mean, there's no other way to look at this. It's literally textbook definition of a falling wedge pattern here. It forms this sort of like stair-stepping pattern. You can see previous falling wedges here. Let's just pull one up really quickly. falling wedge right here versus rising wedge, we have lower tops and lower bottoms, and they kind of have a stair-stepping mechanism that happens here. And that's exactly what's happening within XRP. Lower highs and lower lows. It's a continuation. We need to break this pattern in order to buy in, and it's on every crypto. So this pattern needs to be broken for us to buy in. So if we can close us above here, this would be a signal of, hey, we're starting a reversal. We'll buy back in with a potential price target back at 96 cents. Otherwise, we break through here, and I can easily expect to see another dump, probably swinging us closer to 59 cents and then lower down to 43 cents. But it could go in either way. But regardless, it'll be a big opportunity because even if we dump aggressively, we could still leverage this crypto. So it really just depends on how we close this in the next couple of days. But, argue all you want in the comments. This is a clear textbook falling wedge pattern. Once we get confirmation of which direction is broken, then we'll buy in. As for Ethereum, it's in a similar pattern too. We've had to, again, continuously, change our falling wedge patterns here. Like I said yesterday, I believe, I really wish we had discovered this 4-hour, ascending triangle earlier, because it would have called a good buying opportunity to either short or buy in long this crypto, which was looking more bearish than bullish here. But you can clearly see the consolidation that happened into this falling wedge here. Then we broke bearish. Huge opportunity here that we missed, which is unfortunate. But now we're oversold on the 4-hour, which is a sign that we've probably hit a bottom right now. You can also see that we've extended our falling wedge pattern much bigger than we've had ever anticipated. And this is also another falling wedge as we've continued to see lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, continuing this pattern here. So there's a lot more consolidation left here. But we're not buying in or touching Ethereum till either A, we break through this support, and you can see it's a clear support as it pretty much cuts through all of Ethereum right now, or we break through our top resistances here and buy in long. This would have been a good short opportunity. I've also explained it very much so in the past here, so we didn't necessarily miss out on the Ethereum run, because we discussed here that this was top resistance. And you can look at my previous videos like 3 days ago, and this was, or maybe more than 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe 5 to 6 days ago last week, that this was price floor and this was price ceiling. And we showed that this was support here. And if support was broken and we closed below support here, then we could have bought into short. So that was a missed opportunity that I didn't say, but I've also mentioned here that you could have had this opportunity on bottom support right here because price floor was broken. But since then, we've pretty much discovered a bigger opportunity here, that we are looking at a bigger falling wedge pattern that needs to be broken soon. So this is the real mega whale that we're waiting for to complete itself before we do anything. But this was a small opportunity here. And right now I'd say, okay, take your profits. And now we're pretty much waiting to see, okay, we break through floor or we continue to trend back into this. We'll see what happens. And that same thing applies with Bitcoin, which is interesting. Bitcoin's like trading on top of its falling wedge. Nobody was expecting that. Rejected clearly off its moving average, but also oversold. And you can see how, once again, on the weekly, we had wicks in regards to this. You can see on the weekly chart, we had an uptrend drawn in red here, and we were using wicks. We switched that over to the daily using the daily candles, not the daily wicks here. And you can see how we've had numerous retests, support again, and here's another support. This is much bigger, and you can see kind of this massive like triangle that's forming ultimately here. But if we hopefully stay above, once again, this is very similar to the other cryptos, we're oversold now on the daily. If we can stay above this support here, 40K is literally like the price floor for Bitcoin right now. If 40K is broken on Bitcoin, extreme dump, mega dump to the downside here. Get ready to buy in and short it on BitYard. Otherwise, if we can stay above here, big chance of reversal with target at 52K here. So we're in that range now where it's either going to break us through this floor and we'll have plenty of room to buy in and see a mega short opportunity, or we're going to close above here and see a big run opportunity. Plenty of volume though to allow us to buy in. Otherwise, S&P 500 is not doing too well right now. Tech stocks and growth stocks got hit the most because I've bought in a long time ago. We've bought in here, and I've lost more in my investments with this small dip because it was immediately only affecting tech stocks than when I had bought in here. We're higher than we were, but tech stocks are more affected. So I've seen that. But I do think we're still in a very good position, and I do believe we're going to continue to head up higher here. So I'm not worried. Otherwise, guys, crypto trends, like I talked about in the beginning today, is your #1 crypto weapon. Never miss a moment in the crypto world. You can see right here it's coming to Firefox, Safari, and Edge. And and coming later to Android and iOS, which would be really cool. But currently I have it on Chrome right now. And you can see right now, it's basically like widgets of what exactly you can get. So you click add to Chrome, you then add the extension, you open a new window and click install, and it's that simple. Hundreds of sources here, and you can see right now it's a real-time market data, get all the info you need in at one place. So once you click this, it then brings you over to, let's just click it here. You can see the Chrome Web Store here. You click add, or I have remove, but you add it to the Chrome extension, and then you go to Crypto Trends here, and you can see installation successful. To activate Crypto Trends, open a new tab on your browser and click the keep it button. So once you open a new tab like this, it then gives you this pop-up here, and you click keep it, and you'll now have the Crypto Trends open. So what's really cool is it brings you to this page. This shows all the Bitcoin data right here, which is really awesome. Not only that, it gives you all published articles all funneled into one place in regards to what exactly is going on within crypto. So a quick refresh, you can see we now have investors in collapsed South African crypto platform push for jailing of AfriCrypt directors. They have YouTube videos that are posted almost immediately uploaded here. They have Nexo co-founder predicts Bitcoin reaching 100K by mid-2022, which is awesome. Very interesting though. Then we have Goldman Sachs predicts coin market cap reaching 250 trillion, which is insane considering we're less than 2 trillion right now. And basically all of these articles from popular YouTubers as well as specific articles from websites all pop up here in regards to the certain ones that are covered here. So Trader, who called Bitcoin's 2018 collapse, warns Bitcoin has once again violated its, what does it say? Violated its, we just clicked that. It's parabolic advance. So you can see it's very cool that it's pretty much gives you all these possible opportunities here. I like it a lot. Definitely make sure to check them out. I have linked them in the description if you wanted to download this. But with that being said, guys, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.